Tonight in Eye on Chicago, as we continue to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, we meet a man full of love for his family and his community.
And he has quite a story about what it means to honor a legacy.
My name is Emilio Ceguera. I am Pilsen. It's a big part of me. It's what built my character. I would like to keep my father and my mother's legacy alive in Pilsen.
That legacy began right here, inside this unassuming building at 1700 South Halsted. It was built in 1853 and even survived the Great Chicago Fire.
This is the best part of the birria. This is the spine, a lot of good meat here.
Today, it's a hot new Mexican-American cocktail bar and kitchen called Serito Muerto. But for much of his life, Emilio Ceguera simply called it home.
My parents had a business here since the 80s. So we grew up upstairs. I literally tell people, you're in my house. Because you literally are in my house. I grew up here.
If these walls could talk, they'd tell you the history of a hard-working, close-knit Mexican-American family. But it's not the story you might expect to hear. So let Emilio start at the beginning.
When my father got here in '73, he rented a cot in the basement. Originally, the business used to be a barbershop. Once my father got on his feet, he ends up meeting my mother here in Chicago. And in '83, that's when my dad closed the barbershop and he made it a pool hall.
We had to ask, why a pool hall?
My father was a rancher, farming community, rural area in Mexico, and shooting pool is their pastime. And my father was very gifted at playing pool, so he made a pool hall.
But he didn't do it alone.
Behind my father was a very, very strong woman who really pushed him to let's do this. We can do this, why not? My mother started selling menudo, to the young guys on Sundays. My father took away one of the pool tables and made her a kitchen.
And so this American dream began to become real for the Cegueras and for the neighborhood around them.
It was such a safe space for a lot of people in the community, especially young men, brown men specifically, that were able to come here, enjoy, shoot some pool, eat some tacos. I would like to think that most people that are from Pilsen or have roots in Pilsen came across these doors at some point.
And many, many did, until the recession hit in '09. Work for Emilio's father, whose day job was drywalling, began to wane.
From 2010 on, it was kind of towards the end of the high point of this business. In 2013, my father did pass away. And the moment he passed away, immediately business kind of died. That's good juice.
That's good juice.
Just a few years earlier, Emilio earned a degree in hospitality management. Right out of college, he worked in some of the city's top restaurants. Finally, in 2022, he felt ready to combine his expertise and his love for his parents into a new venture.
The vibe is very pleasant. I want to say it's not moody, but it's intimate. It's almost like you're coming to a very nice dinner party at a friend's house.
It took hard work and nearly 3 years of construction, but Emilio traded pool tables for dining tables, creating Serito Muerto. It opened on his birthday this past May. The name literally means dead piggy, but no offense meant here.
Where is he? Where is the piglet? Oh. So pigs are endearing in our culture. Serito Muerto, the muerto part is really paying homage to the people that have been here before.
The cues aren't the only homage to family.
I have my dad's, one of my dad's water canteens from his favorite soccer team, Chivas de Guadalajara, because my parents are from Jalisco, as well as some, religious artwork that I grew up seeing.
But Emilio says it's the intangibles that hit home the most.
I know my father would have been very proud. And it's just a shame he was not here to experience it, but he is here, without a doubt. I talk to my father a lot here, and his guidance is very much well received, and I know when I'm receiving it. This isn't just me. It's my parents' legacy. I think about that every day I'm in this space. I think about that every day.
And this Hispanic Heritage Month, Emilio also thinks a lot about the bigger picture.
I think what it means to me is just being proud of what I bring to the table, people that look like me, what we bring to this country's table. I just want people to just respect our heritage. Mexican heritage to me means just the American dream. I mean, it is the American dream.
Emilio says his mom is still in the business. You can find her there, still making Mexican dishes with her time-tested recipes.
I love what he said about his father still being there.
Yes.
So proud, I'm sure.
You know, his spirit lives on in that place. And what a great old truck, too.
I was just thinking that.
I love that.
jealous.
My grandfather had one like that.
Yeah?
I learned to drive in it.